All right, so we've already done the software installation as well as the hardware installation for the Discovery. Now we're going to do the hardware installation for our Atlantis 2 device. Now I have one of those right here, and the first things that we're going to do is we're going to plug the USB cable into the back of the Atlantis device where you see availability. Then you are going to find an open USB port on your computer, and you are going to plug the device into that available port. Now, after you plug in the device, you're going to notice on your computer that it says in the bottom right-hand corner, installing device driver software. That's fine. This is going to probably go incomplete because what we need to do is we need to direct it ourselves. As you can see right now, it says device driver software was not successfully installed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mouse right down here to the Windows Start flag located right at the bottom. I'm going to left click on that Windows Start button, and I'm going to go right up here to the computer option. When I'm on here, as opposed to normally clicking on the left mouse like I usually do, I'm going to right click on that. What that's going to do is that's going to bring up another group of options. The options that I want to choose right here are the property options. And from here you're going to normally click as you do. This is in the system menu. The option that we want to find is our device manager. That's going to be located in the top left-hand corner of the screen. You're going to click on that normally. Now, as you can see, the Atlantis 2 module is located underneath other devices. In order to install this, what we need to do is we do need to right-click on it and choose the option Update Driver Software. You're going to have two options. Search automatically for the updated driver software, or browse my computer for the driver software. The option that you want to choose for this is browse my computer for the driver software. Now, in order to find exactly where it's located, you will normally have to click the browse button and find it. But as you can see, we're actually directed right towards where we need to be, which is C, Program Files x86, BrainMaster, Avatar, USB files. Now, a very important note to make on this one is that there are a difference between the storage systems between 32-bit and 64-bit systems. If your system is 64-bit, you're going to have a folder called Program Files x86. If you have a 32-bit system, you will not have this folder. You will have just a folder simply called Program Files. This is absolutely important. If you're in the 64-bit systems, the Brain Avatar software will be located in Program Files x86, not Program Files. Only 32-bit systems will the Brain Avatar software be located in Program Files. But as I said, this is exactly where we're going. We also want to make sure that we have a check mark in our include subfolders. If you do not have this, it will not properly install. So once we have our settings on here, we are going to click Next to continue. After a little bit, Windows will have an error message pop up, or what they think is a Windows error problem. And it says, Windows can't verify the publisher of this driver software. You have two options. Don't install this driver software, or install this driver software anyways. That's the option we do want to choose in order to get the driver software installed. So it will now go through the driver software installation process. Okay, so now we have the USB drivers for the BrainMaster Atlantis 2 module installed. But if you notice in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, it's saying that it's installing the device driver software again. This is normal. There are two drivers for the BrainMaster hardware devices. One is the USB connection to make sure that the device connects up with the USB system. The other one is the virtual communication port, or the COM port system as you're used to it. The COM port system is how the software and hardware actually communicate together. So right now this is saying, after we hit close, that there should be a new device called USB serial port located under other devices. This is now what we have to install and direct those software drivers to. So once again, I'm going to highlight this option, and I'm now going to right click and choose the option once again, Update Driver Software. Once we've directed the Windows system to where our drivers are, there's not much we need to do except for following the steps properly. So once again, we are going to choose the option Browse My Computer for Driver Software. As you can see, we are still located right exactly there at C, Program Files x86, BrainMaster, Avatar, USB files, and include subfolders is also checked right now. So when we have all this information, and once again, we click Next. Once again, Windows will tell you that it can't verify the publisher of the driver software, and once again, we just simply need to say install this driver software anyway. And then it will continue to install the driver software. Okay, now it looks like it has completed, and now we have another BrainMaster Atlantis 2 module device here. When I hit close, you're going to notice that there are two now BrainMaster Atlantis module devices. There's one under USB serial bus controllers right here, and there's also one under ports common LPT. Now this system has actually assigned a COM to it, COM 17. This is very important and does need to be set properly in the software when you're actually running the software to make sure that you're going to the right communication port. That will be covered a little bit more later.